Hello, good day and welcome to yet another exciting edition of the Madiba official show. We are seated once again to come your way with another exciting edition of the show. As usual, please, if you do not subscribe already to the channel, you can click on the subscription button. Please click on the subscription button for us. Then you click on the notification button, that's the bell over there. So in case of any new video, you'll be the first one to be notified of a video that will be dropping on this channel. So without wasting my time, let's get into the mojo and get into the group and bring you what we have on board today. So we're looking at the preview of the second round of matches of the Caf Champions League quarterfinal matches. And don't forget that last weekend we had exciting games, starting from the first game between Setif and Esperance, which ended in a goalless drawn game. Nadi El Ali won the first round in Cairo by 2-1, whereas Petro Atletico de Luanda won also by 2-1 against Mamlodi Sandan Masandawan. So the only away side that was victorious last weekend was Esperance de Tunis, the 2018-2019 champions of the Caf Champions League. They went all the way to defeat CR Belouizdad by 1-0. So this is the time for us to look at how the second round or the second leg will be panning out. So let's start from the games that will be played earlier on. And the first game will be the game between Etente Setifien, that's ES Setif, against Esperance de Tunis. The first leg that was played in the home or the backyard of Setif ended in a goalless drawn game. And this time around, they want to make sure that they will be able to go out of this quarterfinals and eventually move on to the semi-finals. And for them to be able to do so, they have to make sure they will pick up positive results in this game against Esperance de Tunis. In the first leg, you witnessed a very entertaining game, and the busiest of the two goalkeepers was Kaidaria, who is the goalkeeper for Setif. He was the busiest of the two goalkeepers, and in this game they will be looking at him for motivation because they will be coming up against the likes of Idowu. Kingsley Idowu has been banging the goals for Esperance in the Tunisian Premier League and in the Caf Champions League. So with Kingsley Idowu, they have a player that knows how to find the back of the Nigerian, has scored about some 4 goals or 3 goals for them in the Caf Champions League already. Then you look at Anayo, who is also another attacking player that they will be looking on for inspiration. Don't forget, the likes of Hamdou Elouni is still over there. The first leg started the game from bench. He came on the 64th minute to make sure that he will be able to help Esperance pick up that goalless draw over there. So Esperance still have the experienced players over there. Don't forget, Anis Badri is still over there when the coach needs him. That's Reda Jaidi, the former player for Tunisia and the former defender for Bolton Wanderers in the English Premier League. Now coach of Esperance will be looking at taking his team all the way to lifting the Caf Champions League. So Reda Jaidi against Reda Bendris. So these two coaches are looking at how to cancel each other out. But for me, looking at the quality and what Esperance showed in the first leg and now going to play at their own backyard, this is a game that I will, for me, I'm foreseeing Esperance Tunis overcoming ES Setif. Don't forget, Hussein Koulibaly also was splendid on the first leg or in the first leg. And Hussein Koulibaly is one of the finest midfielders that you can find on the black continent. So with the likes of Hussein Koulibaly, Kingsley Idowu, you look at Anayo, and with all of these players over there, for me, I don't see a way that ES Setif can eliminate Esperance Tunis. So we are overseeing Esperance qualifying from this quarterfinals to the semi-finals. Then move on to the second game. That's the game between Nadi El Ali, the record winners of the Africa Champions League. They won the Champions League 10 times. They are coming against the 3-time winners of the Champions League. That's the Green Eagles. That's Raja Athletic Club or Raja Casablanca. This game will be played at the Stade Mohamed V Stadium. Don't forget that the first leg, as I earlier on mentioned, it was a game that Nadi El Ali packed and packed, but they eventually won the game by 2-1. And Raja Casablanca complained about the officiating that happened in the first leg. So this game, they want to see a different officiating in this game. And for me, Raja Athletic Club is not a bad side at all. The Green Eagles have shown in recent time that they are a force to be reckoned with. And the first leg showed why they are being tipped as one of the teams to go far in this tournament. The first leg, as I said earlier, we didn't see the best of Mohamed Afshar Magdi. We didn't see Amr El Sulaya, although he scored a penalty, but he also missed another opportunity from the penalty spot. If not, the scoreline could have been different. So Amr El Sulaya, you look at Ali Malud coming from injury for me, who add a lot of bite to the attacking play of Nadi El Ali. Don't forget, Piso Musimani and his team always rely on the goals of Ali Malul. And in the penalty spot, he is one of the best on the black continent. If he was to be there in the first leg, maybe he could have scored both penalties for Nadi El Ali. But because he wasn't there, Ahmed El Sulaya took charge of the penalty duties. He scored one and missed the other. Now you have Mohamed Sharif being there. Mohamed Sharif in this tournament, he's not in his mojo or his group like he was in the last tournament. This season is not one of the best seasons that you can talk for of Nadi El Ali. Because Nadi El Ali this season, they've been blowing hot and cold, and you don't want to see that for Nadi El Ali, for a team that have made the African Champions League their own. Although from 2010 to 2018, they went in on a drought, or 2019, in about 8 years, they were chasing the Champions League until Piso Musimani came to eventually win it back-to-back for them. So now they want to make it 3 times on the bounce, and if they want to do, they have to make sure they will go to Morocco and eliminate Raja Athletic Club. And as I said earlier, this Raja side, they have a very good weapon, Anas Zineti. Anas Zineti is a very good and reliable goalkeeper that you can always rely on him. So with him being in goal post, the likes of Mohamed Sharif have to do a lot of work in order for them to get one past him. So this is a game that for me, Nadi El Ali against Raja Casablanca in Morocco, I'm looking at a drawn game or a win for Raja Athletic Club. I don't see Nadi El Ali winning this game. So this is a game that we are seeing either a drawn game or a win for Raja Casablanca. Don't forget, Raja is a 3-time winner of this Champions League. The last time that they won it was 1999 when this Champions League was rebranded into this current format. That was when Raja Casablanca last won their Champions League, and they defeated Ashanti Gold of Ghana. They were the team that Raja Athletic Club defeated and into winning their last Champions League in 1999. So it means they've gone on about some 21, 22 years without winning their Champions League, and they want to make sure that this time around will be their year. So let's see whether the Green Eagles can topple Piso Musimani's Red Devils. So the Eagles against the Red Devils, for me, as I said earlier, I'm looking at a drawn game or a win for Raja Athletic Club. Then we move on to South Africa, Pretoria. And in South Africa, we are looking at Mamelodi Sundowns playing against Petro Atletico de Luanda. Mamelodi Sundowns in the first leg, they lost by 2-1. Alright, so Mamelodi Sundowns having lost the first leg by 2-1 in Angola, they will want to make sure that they will make amends, because this is a club that have seen little to no defeat in recent times. Don't forget, they were on a row. They had won their last 7 games in a row. The last game that they played in the DStv Premiership, they won by 6-0. So having won by 6-0, and Peter Shalulile banging a hat-trick, taking his goal tally in the DStv Premiership to 21 goals, they had that momentum on their side. They had that confidence that they can be able to topple the Girobola side, because Petro Atletico de Luanda in the African Champions League, they don't have that pedigree or that class that you can talk of. But they too, coming to this game, they had won against Cabinda club by 3-0. So they also coming from a win that they won convincingly en route into playing against Mamelodi Sundowns. So Sundowns going over there, we knew the game won't be easy. Sundowns lost by 2 goals, while Laila Kai having opened the scoring for Sundowns. They eventually lost the game by 2 goals to 1. Thiago Azulao and the other player got the 2 goals for Petro Atletico de Luanda. So this a game that we won't see. How will Mamelodi Sundowns be able to overcome? Don't forget this game we played at the dreaded Masterpieces Moripe Stadium. That's the Lucas Masterpieces Moripe Stadium. That's where the game will be played at. And at the Masterpieces Moripe Stadium, that venue is a venue that Mamelodi Sundowns feel comfortable playing over there. So now we want to look at how Peter Shalilile, you look at Pablo Safrenko, you look at Temba Zwane, you look at Gaston Leandro Sereno, look at Leboham Mabui, how they will be able to overturn this squad. Don't forget, this is the African Champions League where the away goal rule still stand. Unlike the UEFA Champions League where the away goal rule has been abolished, here it still stands. So the away goal that Laila Kai scored for Sundowns in the first leg can go a long way to help them in qualifying to the semi-finals in this tournament. So all that they need is to get a 1-0 victory or difference of 2 goals, and they are good to go. And as I said, this year has been a very fruitful year once again for Peter Shalulile. Each and every year he keep on doing himself, and he has 21 goals in the South African Premier League. That's one of the highest tally of goals that players ever scored in South African Premier League. So having done that, he wants to make sure that a tournament that Sundowns have won only once, and the last time that they won it was in the year 2016. So some 6 years down the lane, they want to crown themselves once again the winners of the Champions League in Africa. And their form that they are on, you cannot begrudge them. Even in the South African Premier League, they are leading with some 13 points. They have some 57 points, and Royal AM also has some 44 points over there. So it tells you the kind of form that they are this time around. Although Temba Zwane is not scoring like he used to do in recent times, but he has his goals over there. Pablo Savranko has about some 5 goals in the DSC Premiership, so he can bank your hopes on them. Although they are coming to this game without Tapelo Morena, without Spilile Mkulise, all these players won't be available. But for me, I think with the likes Andile Jali, Kulise Modao, Musa Lebusa, and the likes, they can overturn this scoreline and eventually qualify into the semi-finals. So this game, I'm tipping Mamelodi Sundowns to qualify into the semi-final stages. Now to the last game. That's Wydad Athletic Club, WAC of Morocco against CR Belouizdad. The first leg was Belouizdad sat at home and they lost by 1-0. This time around, they want to go to their way or the home ground of WAC and overturn that scoreline. This game too will be played at the start moment, the Fit Stadium. And this is a WAC side that coming to this game. They are leading the Botola League in Morocco. They are first and Raja are second on the league log. So looking at the form that they are on, you want to bet your hopes on them that they can eventually topple Belouizdad. Looking at the fact that they won the third leg by 1-0. The likes of Ayman El Hassouni have shown his form this time around. Ashraf Dari at the back line. You have Yahya Atiat Allah, who is still over there doing the job for them at the back line. Yahya Jabran being in the middle of the park, captaining the team, doing his job as usual. Guillaume Benza, who came from DR Congo, the league in Belgium, playing on loan for them and is doing well for Wydad Athletic Club. So for me, I think with the form that they are in, Moed Elafi and the likes, for me, the mind of CR Belouizdad cannot stand the mind of Wydad Athletic Club. So in this game, I'm tipping Wydad Athletic Club to qualify to the semi-finals and meet Mamelodi Sundowns over there. So these are the teams that we are tipping to get into the semi-finals. Esperance de Tunis. We are looking at Nadi El Ali. That one is a slimmer or slim chance that we are giving them. We are looking at Mamelodi Sundowns and Wydad Athletic Club. So these are the 4 sides that we are tipping to qualify into the final 4 stages of the African Champions League. Don't forget, here it still remains the Madiba official channel. We bring you the best of African football, the local football, anything that you want. Please kindly subscribe to this channel and you never and ever regret ever joining this platform. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for wasting your data, your time and everything in watching us. We appreciate everything that you people have been doing for us on this channel. Please, you can leave your comments on the comment box. So in case of it, there's something that you think that you can add up to the channel to make it much more interesting, we'll add it to it. Thank you once again. Adios, amigos. Lorient de sa prefecta. Merci beaucoup.